everyone, welcome to our achievements by Ice Lighting. In this video I am going to show you getting gold at the rocket ride for the standard, advanced and reversed in the Kalimdor Cup. So this one is in Ashara and this is the first one. This is the standard and this is my gold attempt. Now things I want to say about this one is if I ever meet the person that designed this course, I am going to hit them with a lamppost. Like, this has been my major issue with this one, especially on standard, when you've got the extra boosts and you're first learning this course. Lampposts are just an absolute nightmare. So what I'm going to say for this one is try and aim for the top of the rings, occasionally go for the lower ones, but generally avoid the damn lampposts. There isn't really a lot to say about this one. I think it was my first attempt that I got this one gold. It is a very twisty one. There's no real reserve for the standard version on the Vigor. You just need to aim for central positions, top positions, and just make sure you don't hit those lampposts. It isn't until you get to the water part, which is coming up in a minute, that you'll need to boost like crazy. Other than that, you're just boosting generally whenever you feel comfortable and that you won't hit a lamppost. So now at this point we're heading over the water. There's lots of wind buffs on the standard, so you don't need to worry too much about it, but just boost whenever you can. But try and keep at least one Vigor because there is a hill part. Now again, in the standard one, you should be going at pretty good speed because of that wind buff. But if not, you will need that Vigor for that point. But there is the gold on the standard. So on to the advanced. This one took me quite a few attempts. My main issue was lampposts, bits of scenery, and of course speed. So you want to launch yourself up to start with and then start with your Vigor. But you want to be semi-reserved on this because you're going to be going uphill in a minute. So you want to get that speed there so that you can blast up. Now coming down, you want to be using Vigor so that you get more speed. At this point, you want to see that it is recharged and so that you are on track to keep the boosts going. Keep at the top of these rings. It seems to give you a better boost. Dive under. I know it's tricky with these lampposts and poles, but you need to try and make your race line as tight as possible in order to hit the time on this one. You should be using your Vigor pretty much every time you have it, just avoiding the scenery. It's not until the end that you're going to start to worry really about how much you've got in reserves. Again, try and aim for the center. Watch out for these stupid lampposts, and just try and aim the Vigor at the downhill parts rather than the up. Now we're heading to the water. Stay low. If you stay low and point yourself down, you're going to give yourself that extra boost. So across this water, you want to be spamming that boost every single time it's up because you're going to get a lot of speed along here. Watch for the islands and watch for the mines. Although you're staying low, you don't want to be too low that you're going to actually hit them. Make sure you've got enough Vigor to launch up here, twist, and then you're through the finish. So as I said, it took me a lot of times to get that right, and I really only just scraped in there anyway. But that is it. So on to the reverse. You want to start the reverse by launching up. Now this one took me a few attempts as well, mainly just lampposts. But basically you want to launch, you then want to start using your Vigor. But because there are a lot of Vigor spots this side of the sea, you don't need to blast them. My main issue was always lampposts and going too wide on the track. So for me, I'm saving my Vigor and only using it to gain speed to keep me blue. You can see that I've got a lot of Vigor at this point. So it's only as we start coming back into the raceway that I'm going to need my Vigor, and you can see I'm depleting it quite quickly here to get myself through this area, which is, I think, the hardest part for me because it's so low to the ground. So now that I'm through there, my Vigor's out, I'm now purely relying on recharge and the ones that I can get. So you want to aim for center of those ones, and then the rest you want to try and stay high on or to the side of. You can see that I'm not hitting these smack in the middle. I'm trying to stay to the edge of them. This helps me avoid the stupid lampposts, which is why I need that extra vigor, I think, at this point. So going up and down, trying to, as you can see, that we really went wide around that, whatever that was called. And coming into the end, I need one vigor just to get to the line, so I'm hoping the recharge will happen. It happens. I pick up the one that's just here in front and boost to the line, and there is my gold. So that was a struggle for me, it really was, but then I somehow managed to get it through really fast. I don't know why. So I hope you found my rambling useful. As always, thanks for watching, and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.